Hi guys, welcome back to my channel where we talk about self-development, health, and spirituality. My name is Tamara with Rising Life Coaching, and today I'd like to show you a few blessings that I personally see in this pandemic. So it's really our choice to focus on the negative media or to think of the blessings that come from this pandemic. This is part 3 of my pandemic, aka coronavirus series. So let's dive right into it. So one thing is that we're definitely writing history. I mean, we all perceive it as really unique and interesting times, right? So I'm sure we will definitely tell our kids or grandkids about these crazy times of social distancing and tell them about the story how a Chinese guy ate a bat and how that led to a shortage of toilet paper here in the United States. So I think just reminding ourselves that this is temporary and there were so many events in the past that led to history. So we're currently in one of these experiences or one of these events. I already touched on this in my previous videos, but what I truly believe is that we will come out of this as better human beings. So let me give you some examples. I think we will all get out of this more conscious and more self-aware because we are now forced to stay more inside and to go inward, right? There are not so many possibilities to socialize and to just push our whatever it is, negative emotions, traumas away. We're now forced to facing them and to confronting them and to heal them and process them. So I think that's definitely one benefit that makes us, more conscious, more self-aware, and even stronger because these are not easy times. We all have to make some type of compromises. So that just makes us stronger. I also see how people are even more willing now to help other people and to really be there for them and show their compassionate and loving side. So I feel like we learn to become more caring and more loving and compassionate human beings now, where we really share what we have and what we think others might not have. So I think that is another great value. And I mean, you also might have seen all the funny songs that are created in these times, or really deep, meaningful poems, or just so many new, innovative, creative ways of using technology, and so many creations come from this. So it definitely helps us to get back in touch with our creativity, and hopefully we will come out of this as more creative beings and keep using that creative outlet in the future. Some people might feel trapped at home, and that leads to also feeling emotionally trapped. So I think once we are again ready to go out, we will feel so much more free and so much more alive because we have the opportunity to become again more of who we are. We get to know ourselves better, which is good. But once we are allowed to socialize again, we really will feel how it feels to be alive. It also really challenges our mind and our thinking. So we really get to observe our thoughts, and it's really challenging sometimes to stay optimistic. But what do we truly choose? We're in control of our thoughts. Are we choosing to be optimistic or pessimistic? Are we choosing fear or are we choosing love? Are we choosing to let ourselves control by outer or external circumstances, or are we choosing to stay calm and grounded and peaceful? So these are really challenging times that also push us into seeing other opportunities and to just choose another point of view on things, on certain opinions, on ourselves, on other people, on life. So it really opens up our mind to new perspectives and to new possibilities. And like I said before, it also sparks our creativity, right? I deeply believe that we will come out of this more creative and that we really understand again the value of creativity, because we were all born creative and we need that creative outlet in order to be ourselves, to be authentically ourselves, to express ourselves to the fullest. Creativity is so important, but I feel like in our busy world, we really underestimate and under-evaluate the power of creativity. The next point is a little controversial. I might have some haters after that, but I also think that it's an opportunity for America to step down from its pedestal. So me coming from Europe, I'm half German and half Italian. I grew up with values like family, connection, caring, being loving and compassionate, sharing, whatever it is. And I feel like coming here, I really missed those values. They weren't just not as present as in Europe. So I think it's a great opportunity for America to now learn good values from other countries regarding humanity and humility. I think that's what America still has some room to grow and adapt those values and really implement them on a daily basis in interaction with people. So another blessing that comes from the pandemic is really to give us the opportunity to find balance in our masculine and feminine energy, so between the doing and the being. And what I mean by that is, before the pandemic, just take a second to think about that. Were you someone who was always in doing mode, like always on the run, always getting things done, always just in producing mode? So then if that was the case, then maybe now it's time to balance it out by being more creative, by relaxing more, maybe catching up on sleep, maybe finally sit down and read the books that you've been postponing. And the other way around. So if you felt like you neglected your goals and your tasks and your projects, maybe now it's really time to sit down and get things done. And another great opportunity we get from the pandemic is really to reunite or reconnect with old friends or family members that we might have neglected because of our busy lifestyle. Okay guys, that was it from me today, and I would love to hear from you. What is the blessing that you already see from the pandemic or that you see coming out from the pandemic? So drop it in the section below, and I am looking forward to hearing from you. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you soon. Ciao and lots of love.